Heaven's high, and welcome to Sophia Temple Tarot. Let's go. Happy Monday. Sending you positive energy, positive energy, positive energy for your week. Okay? All right, breakfast mix. Welcome to the breakfast mix. This reminds me of my freaking radio show days. Your girl lived a whole life before 25. This reminds me of that. Oh my gosh. I have this thing on my phone where like when I do the reading now, I don't what is going on? I don't press play anymore. I just stick my hand out like that, and then the numbers just start to show and start counting down. Kind of like iCarly, and I love it. 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 All right. So I feel like you're just letting things go. I think you're just letting things go. You're letting things be. You're putting in the work that you need to put in. That's it. I don't feel like you're doing, it's like no more, no less. You're just giving. It's given like equal give and take. It's like you're not overdoing it or overindulging for some of you guys. It's other people, I don't know how they feel about that. I feel like somebody wants to stick something to you that won't stick because you're not overindulging, or you're not, like, maybe somebody's trying to make it seem like you're a yayo head. You know what I'm saying? But you never did yayo. You might have did other substances that, I won't say resembled it. You could have done something, or just overindulged, maybe like cakes. Like, it doesn't always have to be something like that, you know? Somebody want to say you're a glutton or something like that. It's like somebody wanted something really, let's give it the 7 deadly sins. Somebody wanted something really severe and deadly to stick to you. Somebody could have even wanted to infect you. No, literally, for real. Oh, wow. So somebody could have wanted to infect you or put you through so much stress that you just catch yourself like having binge drinking or something like that. And I feel like, nah. I feel like if it's a party or a holiday or what is it? Yeah, like a holiday. Like, I feel like you might, take 2 or 3 glasses of wine, but I don't feel like you're like all over sloppy, drunk, busted. I had somebody tell me the other day, like, hey, I remember I got so twisted, not me, but that person, that he urinated all over himself, and a friend of his woke him up and was like, you got to get yourself together. And he said, to this day, I don't feel like this friend ever looked at me the same. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you just had your episodes, I call it like the college years. Maybe you just had a lot of fun when you was in college. You kind of just let that all go there. Or maybe you used to party a lot and you just kind of just left it to the college years. I feel like you did something now on the outside looking out. Like, I keep getting like somebody could have been like, oh, you were like wild when you were younger, but like, who wasn't? Who wasn't? So, like, they're now going back in time because maybe somebody or your mom or your boyfriend or your friends try to make it seem like you're worse off than when you were, or maybe you were. Like, I feel like now people are looking back and like, when they were 18, they were going out to parties. And at first it was like, oh, they need to really chill out. You got their whole life ahead of them to party. And it's like, okay, but now they seem to be calmed down. They seem to be off the scene. So it's like if they didn't party at 18, they're not really doing nothing now. So they didn't get that out of their system at that age. It's like what would seem inappropriate before now seems more appropriate now because you got out of something. It could be in a bad relationship and people are like, well, when I was 18, I had this crazy ass ex. And it's like, no, but it's the collective. The collective shouldn't even be entertaining people like that. And it's like, but you entertain that buster ass dude. Somebody is like, cat got your tongue. Somebody can't really speak on your name anymore or something like that because they're not so squeaky clean either. But let's see what's going on. Let me pull 5. I like this one. So, no, literally for real. Ancestors love you. Dark magic. Oh, you're protected from any dark magic. Somebody may want to put something on you to pull you back into certain zones and places that you already got up out of. Influential. Somebody could be trying to do, I'm hearing content creator, content. They could be trying to do something to your content, or somebody low-key was doing this. Is why it's coming out, because you could have, you could have broken some type of spell. You could have been breaking a spell by just pushing through. You could have had like brain fog, or you could have been out of ideas, and now you're pushing through. Something about pushing through. So they got to up the ante with the magic when it comes down to your content, or how influential you really are. You could be about to do a reading or about to post a contact. You could have a new chicken sandwich from Popeyes, and you're about to post, and then all of a sudden you just don't feel like doing it. Somebody's doing something in the background. Somebody that played you and others. Something about April. Something about Aries. Taking flight. Yeah, but you're influential and you're taking flight. So some of you guys, you're going to go viral. Yeah. Let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. There's no literally for real. Somebody needs to chill the fuck out. Like, this is so old that it's like, the way I'm getting this, if this is like a scene that is old as shit, or something like a cycle that somebody doesn't want you to break, it's giving me the energy of like, somebody keeps saying something so much that other people are starting to notice the discrepancies, where if somebody did something and they want to say you did it, they're noticing that. They're noticing your behavior and their behavior, and they're like, I don't think the collective will really do that. They're noticing, it's like, I'm getting art. It's like, let's say this is a floor, right? And this is where the floor ends. It's as if they painted another, it's like an illusion, another piece that looks just like a floor, but it's not. It's just paint and paper. Somebody could have set you up in a trap and they thought you was going to walk over the fake leaves and fall in it. That didn't happen. You could have stumbled a little bit, but you didn't fall. You may have stumbled a little bit, but you didn't fall. Who is this? Somebody, you have a mother figure that's like sometime-ish. Like she's fake. Don't really want you to leave, but you're guarded. The ancestors got your back. You're getting some type of victory. You could have been trying to leave an area, a home, a city for a while. And for some of you, within 6 months, you may be getting some type of information that you are going to be leaving. Somebody feel like they fumbled you. They should have been nicer to you, kinder to you. I'm getting the energy of tranquility. They could have been tranquil with you, but they didn't. They treated you like shit, and they realized that they treated somebody that has some type of power over the masses like shit. You're taking flight. You could. It's something about not celebrating. Somebody's no longer a third party, or you're not a third party, or you let a third party go. Somebody's not celebrating the fact that you're taking flight, and it could be an ex and a mom. That keeps coming out. That keeps coming out. I'm hearing private. You may be keeping things private. Somebody could be thinking about your privates. You may have to keep your relationship, I'm about to say your relationship private, and the Lovers came out. Not hiding them, but just keeping them private. Like, you don't need to know. You see a rock on my ring, you don't need to know. It's none of your business who I do and who I do it with. Somebody just wants to, what they really want to do is just like stop anything that give you joy. Like, that's what it is, and it keeps coming out. Yeah, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, energy, femme energy. Then one of the win at all costs is really missing you right now. But they could know that something about your influence, like you may be single now, but you're not gonna be single forever type shit. And some of you, it is true that you are not gonna be single forever. It could be, yeah, it keeps giving me 6 months from now, 6 weeks, 6 months. You got people watching you. You got people, your exes is watching. You could have had an ex that's a sneaky link, and they're realizing that that dynamic is no longer, that's old, that's outdated. You're not with that shit no more. They did too much. They're under judgment for trying. Yeah, I told you they did too much. Trying to win at all costs. They're under judgment for this. Yeah, somebody, your aunt was a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They see that you switched up, you changed. You don't give a fuck about the past like that no more. It's like, even so, let me keep it a buck with you. This shit is old. So for some of you, like, you don't care about the past anymore because you have like a new past. Like, not to say that this shit didn't affect you, but like, there's so many things that kind of like went by. Some certain things happened. Maybe you took your kids to the fair or a carnival, or you got a new tattoo, or you could have done something to symbolically like claim this as the past, like bury something, throw something out in nature, let a balloon go, prayed about it. You kind of let this go, and it's like these people won't, or this person won't let this shit go. It's like they got way too high that hot girl summer where they was having a hot girl summer and you weren't. So they are hell bent on trying to get that shit back. But at the same time, to you, that was like almost 10 years ago. That was like 10 years ago. So since then, other heartbreaks have happened. Other ups and downs have happened. Other mother figures let you down or cheered you on. Like, it's like, do they get it? I don't think they want to get it. It's like, I don't think they want to get it. It's like, no. We put you down on the totem pole, and that's where you shall stay. And you're like, no. You are delusional. You are no longer in my life. You do not have control on what I do, how I do it, who I marry, what I do, what I eat, how I pray. You don't have that control no more. And you haven't had that for a while. Let's keep it a buck. Because this is old. It's like other things have happened. You've had other heartbreaks. You have other exes that you miss. You have other connections that you could have done better in. You have other connections that could have done better by you. It's life went on. Life moves on. Like, back me up here, almost line. Back me up. Life moves on. Exactly. So this person was your lover that maybe they kept you private. Maybe they was a sneaky link. Somebody's about to love you out loud. This is going to be a very emotional connection. This is one of those connections I see, like, you're so emotionally bonded where you literally could look at somebody. This reminds me of Bridesmaids. She said, I feel like we can just merely connect over a look. You guys can do that. You're going to be able to do that. Beauty is her name. You're going to be able to connect with your person with just a look. It's like, you hungry? How'd you know? I just could tell. You gave me that look. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want cheese fries. Like, wow. I love this for you on a Monday. I love this for y'all on a Monday. I love this. Disclaimer, I'm a long-winded reader. I go off my storylines and tangents, but it always comes back full circle. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let's have some fun. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? Use your God-given discernment, and let's start the show. Eat the meat and potatoes, spit out the bones, unless you like me, like to eat those too. Okay? This is a general collective timeless message. Whenever it reaches you is for you, but if you feel like it does not resonate, it's fine. I have hundreds of other readings. I just can't believe I'm saying that. 2 years and hundreds of readings that you could choose from. I always recommend going from the beginning so you can catch up on our lingo and all the little weird stuff that we be saying, our little language over here, and get to know me and different storylines or whatever you might be able to relate to more. Like, share, and subscribe. You guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help this channel expand and helping me connect with your energy more so I can give you more clear and accurate messages. But this is really good. And then the Emperor, and then Fast. Oh my God. This is giving like, I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, somebody may want to give you gifts. Or somebody, it's just like this comes out of nowhere. It's like somebody sexy as fuck, or somebody just big daddy energy that has the intentions to be with you, has the intentions to move you to calmer waters and take on whatever you can't take or you just don't feel like doing at the time. This is a real Emperor. Yes, that's coming in with that. This is coming in quickly, you guys. This could be like 8 minutes, 8 hours, 8 days. They're coming in with communication of stability. Oh my gosh. This is giving like, I feel like it's just like a surprise proposal, but it's like a get with me. Like, this is the energy. Oh my gosh, I love this energy. It's just like, hey, I've been watching you for a while. Your smile style. I want to know if I can be with you for the night. All right. Is that alright, baby, baby? Like, there is only one for me. Hey, you have made a possibility. This is crazy. We can take it steps to see if this is really gonna be. All you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Oh my gosh, it was 7:30. 7 plus 3 is 10. This is like a completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, baby, undress yourself. Open up your mind to express. I'm about to let you know you make me so. Somebody's about to let you know you make them feel like they want to melt. They don't even need to think the sex is going to be bomb with you. They're going to know the sex is bomb with you. Somebody wants everything with you. They want everything with you. Cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven. Just wanna stay here. Spend the rest of my days here. Oh. And somebody's being sneaky because they know it's like an ex knowing that since they're not, like, if they was fucking with you, taking you back and forth to court, things could be slowing down now. The court could be ruling in your favor. Things are slowing down now, and they know that if they're not in your life to like mess with you or fuck with the kids and stuff, they're only giving you time, or they have to give you time and opportunity to finish out your life. They got to stop blocking and stopping and delaying things that were supposed to come to you years ago or days ago or months ago. They can be sneaky. What's the sneaky? They're depressed, or they see that you happy. Let me see. Give me 3 for sneaky. Entitled, busted. Wow. They're going to get in trouble for what they've been doing. Whatever. Cheating, drugs, creeping, scheming, theft, entitled energy. What if fight? What? Just got laid in nothing serious. Situationship. King fuckboy. Your baby father is getting busted. Entitled, busted, up, divine confirmation, king fuckboy, baby daddy energy. What are the chances that these will come out right now? Entitled, busted, king fuckboy. So whatever sneaky shit they trying to do, dark high priest or priestess magic or whatever, it's not going to work. It hasn't been working. I feel like you've just been pushing through. You know, we talked about depression and how depression can slow you down, but just because depression can slow you down doesn't mean you stop. You know, you may need a rest, stop for a moment, but just continue to slowly get done what you need to get done. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Yeah, you've been putting in the work for years for something, and you're reaping the harvest, but somebody else can't reap with you. Somebody spiritually, like in the ethers, you could have signed a new contract. You could have had a dream of you signing a contract. It wasn't just for that house you had a dream about. It was a whole new soul contract. It's like, you know how they say God giveth, God taketh away? You could have had a situation where somebody was trying to swap destinies or steal your destiny, and God gave you a destiny upgrade. He was like, you know, I got this pen right here, right? Like, why do they keep playing with my pop-pops? Like, he's not God. Like, I got this mighty pen that I've been using for eons. All I'm going to do is draft him up a new contract and have him sign it. And you spiritually agreed to this contract, this new one. And so this old contract is, like I said, something's old. This old contract it's been ripped up as null and void. You on a new contract. That's why certain people, you don't see certain people like that anymore. That's why, because you're on a new assignment. That's why your ex keep wanting to fuck with you or get you back or be mean to you. And a lot of the things that they're doing is not going to work, or it's not working because you're not on the same timeline. So anything they try to do to get you to stay or get you to feel stuck, it's not working because you have a new contract. That's like me having a contract for the Eleanor, the Eleanor. It's an apartment building. I'm just making something up, and that contract falls through. Something goes wrong. Maybe there's a slumlord that wants more than they're willing to pay, and then you're like, cool, the Drexy wants me, so I'm just gonna go to the Drexy. I like the aesthetic and everything about it even more better than the Eleanor. You know, it's nice, but it's old, it's antique, it's time to let that go. You're not gonna let me do the renovations when I'm the contractor. You're not gonna let me actually fulfill the contract, so let me go somewhere else where they actually honor the contract. And I feel like that's what's happening for you guys. You're going somewhere else that's going to honor the contract. It's simple. If somebody's like, no, only clean the energies that's going to dishonor, diss you. Just diss, that, double, diss, double, that. Somebody wants you to go through it and then go through it again. And don't go through it some more. So they want your heart space to be in a low vibrational energy. And it's not. You're healing. Or you've healed from the sad situation. You heal. If I'm burping, I just ain't charging. Yeah, I'm gonna burp twice. Divine confirmation. God confirms his word. This could have really, Wounded Warrior. Yeah, your mother could have been helped. Like, this is somebody who knew how to, or they thought they knew how to break you down. This is somebody like that. Like, if you do this to them, it's going to be harder for them to get back up. If you do this to them, it's going to be harder for them to get back up. And if you do this to them, especially after all that happened, it's going to be harder for them to get back up. It's just going to be harder. Like somebody's mother, like it could be your mother or a mother figure that studied you, and they feel like they know what to do to keep you in this Wounded Warrior energy. But one thing I will say about the Wounded Warrior, just because he's wounded doesn't mean he still won't battle. He's not the type of warrior to let a stab wound stop him. If he know he got to swing that last punch, he tired, he hurt, but he gonna swing. So it's like, bitch, don't get it twisted. I'm tired. I'm not weak, bitch. I'm not weak, hoe. I'm tired, but I'm not weak, hoe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Who's this? This could be a low vibrational King of Swords. I asked who this is, and King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who got demoted. Somebody that finances ain't doing so well. Somebody that should have been like a teacher, a guide to other people. But, Yep, they see that you getting wish fulfillment because you healed from a really sad situation and you're selling off the calmer waters. You changed up, you know? If you was somebody that wasn't doing so well financially, this energy is returning back to your ex that sent it. They try to dominate you with finances or something like that. God got something for that ass. Welcome to your last week of July. I feel like we should be reflecting. It's Leo season. I feel like we should be reflecting and prepping for the fall and the things that, we want. How we want the house to smell and look. I like this candle. That's like my favorite candle to get. It's a bourbon pecan pie. And baby, it smells, one candle can smell the whole house, smell fresh, good. I need to get that. I need to get like 2 or 3 of them. But yes, I love the way the house smells. I love the way the house feels. When I light that candle, it's so homey. I love it. So this is a great time to like get certain things together and I don't know, do some fall cleaning, get prepping for what you want. I feel like not just for the fall, but just prepping for what you want in general. Yeah, something says clean up. I know y'all like, what these little things flying around? It's fruit flies. We eat, I told you I'm a flexitarian, so we eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. It's just basically like a vegetarian, but a vegetarian that eats meats from time to time too. I cook whole meals with no meat in it, and the kids will crush it. Somebody spent money on a witchy bitch because they see that you're getting witch fulfillment. So what's going on? So we know how to protect ourselves. They're lying to this bitch. Didn't I say something before where like, in order for a spell for somebody to curse you, you would have had to do something to them? So this witchy bitch is like kind of corrupt. Like maybe I don't know, she's kind of corrupt. This person lied, or a witchy bitch spent time, money, and energy to lie on you. There's a man right here. Somebody spent money onto a witch, and it was to lie or to make a lie stick. On the edge, I see one of my cards right here. Somebody's on the edge. Your energy is contagious. New view. Troubled waters. I'm about to say, a witch could be seeing you in their dreams. They can feel like they're being haunted. They can tell that this bitch may want to, this bitch may want to tell this person that, you paid me to do something, but it was a lie. This person is not receiving the curse or hex because what you told me was a lie. That's why this isn't working. Whoa. And it says dark magic. Oh, so what you told me was a lie. You want to know why they're not suffering? Because you made it seem like they was worthy to suffer and they weren't. It's almost like match your energies, but they can't match your energy because they're low vibrational and you didn't do anything to this person. Oh no, my cards. Oh no. You didn't do anything to this energy. Now they're all out of whack. They might feel like it has to. It requires them to take extra effort to feel good or feel better or something like that. Somebody, oh my God. Somebody's threw you off emotionally. That's why they could be feeling thrown off emotionally. What they're not seeing is that they're about to, let's say they there was a trail, right? And they're going up this trail. They got to go back the same way they came up. So they was leaving booby traps for you, booby trap for you, booby trap for you. As they were going up this trail, they got to go back down this trail. And although they may know that, or they think that the booby traps are set for you, they got to walk back down this shit because you never hit the booby trap. You never hit the mine. You know those mines that you put on the ground and it's supposed to blow the enemy up? Like, somebody got to go and remember what they fucking did, and then because they got to go back down. They said be careful with what goes up. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. So what goes around comes back around. They got to go back around the same block they wanted. They set you up to go around. They want you to go to a block where you was about to get jumped, or they was talking shit about you to the community. So you never know where the attacks was going to come from. Now they got to go back around that same block. What goes up must come down. What they set up, whether it was dark prayers or whatever, that shit is coming right back down on their fucking head. I'm gonna pick the world up and I'm gonna drop it on your fucking head. I can die now, rebirth, motherfucker. Hop in my spaceship and leave Earth, mother. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's what I'm getting. Like, somebody see that you, it's like they were fighting your avatar, but who you are in the spirit is like, it's like if y'all know about anime, like Yagami and his Shinigami. The Shinigami was huge. It was a death demon or a death god, and he was huge, and he was always hovering in the back of him. But if you didn't really have a Shinigami or a book, you couldn't see it. So some people, that's why you see some people look at you and it's like they look around you, they admire you. Yeah, because they can see who you are, and even in the spirit realm, they got the eyes to see. And some people just look at you just like you're just who you are. That's why they always try to make you feel small, like you're just this avatar body, but you're really this huge, beautiful being. You're just this beautiful light. You're so beautiful and larger than life. It's like, I'm just controlling this avatar, but who the fuck I really am, bitch? You will be scared to see me in my real face. You will be fucking scared to see me in my spiritual face. That's why you ever went to a church and you had a pastor that was on fire and you felt them and you were sitting all the way in the back of the church? That's their real energy. That's who they really are. That energy. That's who they really are. Combined with God's sunshine, a little pain. Like, yes, like with God's light, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, let's say God's the sun and you're the North Star. You still get the shine and the light from the sun, from God, but you are your own little mini God. God or goddess or whatnot. Yeah. So, yeah, somebody, yeah, they're about to get exposed for putting you through tumultuous situations. Then only coming to you with more bullshit. Delaying things that you think is, you could be losing your faith in the connection. You could be losing your faith that you'll ever get in one because somebody was in the background doing spell work to make sure that you stay in Ten of Wands energy in all areas of your life. To make you feel like you can't push through. They're getting exposed for all of that shit. Pisces energy. They're getting exposed for all that shit. Capricorn energy, yes they are. They're getting exposed for being the devil in your life. It's like this would be acceptable from a little brother, but even at this age that we are at now, this is not even acceptable from a little brother. This is like, okay, you don't like your sister, okay, we get it. And I think that a lot of people are saying that shit. Like, they could be listening. They did this, and they did that, and they did this, and they did that. And it's like, all right, you don't like her. All right, we get it. No, it's not even that. Somebody want to save face so bad, but they've been exposed. They're like, we didn't listen to you for years talk about this woman or this guy. You did this, okay. You called the CPS, the Child Protective Service on them, okay. Nothing happened, okay. You try to get them locked up, didn't get locked up. Okay. We get it. You don't like the collective. If you don't like somebody, stay away from them. Like, people are giving them solutions to the make-believe problems, which is you. Because you're not even around this person. Somebody like, well, if you don't like them, they doing all this shit to you, record it and get a restraining order. No, but you may need to record something, so make sure you got like a portable charger or, whatever. Make sure that you're good in that department, or have a backup phone or something, or a tablet, because somebody may want to do something or say something or act some type of way, and you may be able to record that and get a restraining order on them. Because they don't think the cycle is complete. They're so used to you being in this defeated energy that they keep manufacturing. You got to understand, baby. You manufactured that energy to me. That's not my original energy. So things are being returned to their original state. So they're trying to make it seem like they're still trying to fuck with you because they wanted to make it seem like after all these years, you calm down. That's not really you. You're really this crazy person they said that you were. And that's not true. Yeah, if I'm burping, I just ain't chirping. Well, somebody takes your freedom as their exile. That's weird, right? Somebody takes your freedom as their exile. I just feel like they had too much fun when you were down. They had way too much fun. They take your freedom as their exile. Somebody wants you to only focus on the good times while they create bullshit for you. I just wanted to slap this person. Why would you want that? Why would you do that? Why? But that's not happening. You're taking a leap of faith somewhere, possibly to these calmer waters. And this person feels exiled. You may not have money like that, but things are about to change. Somebody made sure of it. They was doing something. But I feel like it's going to get better. Keep healing. Keep that heart chakra open and just be ready to receive. God works in mysterious ways. I'm a single mom. I know. There's so many days where, especially in my earlier years, when I was just starting out, I was like, Lord. I remember I was pregnant at this spot, it's not there no more. A lot of places that had me fucked up, they just disappear. Hey, look, look. I serve a real God. And I was so hungry and I was pregnant. I had to be like 6 months pregnant. I was showing. And I only had a bunch of change in a plastic bag, and I wanted to get a beef patty, something, because my stomach hurt so bad. And me and the baby was hungry. And my baby father was off doing God knows what, and I was in a homeless shelter trying to get everything together. But it was like a shelter / halfway house, and that was intense. Bitches was taking my shit. Like, it was real. I'm like, we not about to fight and we both pregnant, bitch. Like, we was just cool. How you want to just take my shit? Like, anyway, yeah, I went through it, man. And I went to this girl, she was working a cashier, and I was like, look, I just need a beef patty. She said it's like $2.28. So I'm counting out, and as I'm getting closer to $2, my change is running out. And I'm just like, all right. She's standing there like, I ain't giving you shit. I hate bitches like that. Like, I'm pregnant, I'm a woman, look out for the girl. I clearly need help. Nope. And the funny part was her boss would give me free food all the time, like full plates of oxtails and shit for free. So it just threw me off. Like, I was like, bitch, what? A beef patty? Come on. So, some guy came in and he didn't know my situation. He was like, are you hungry? And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you want jerk chicken? Now, I'm pregnant. My son did not like spicy food. So I knew that it was going to backfire, but I was so hungry. I was like, yeah, I'll eat. I'll get like a jerk sandwich. And he gave me enough chicken to eat, and be pretty good for the day. And he was like, call your brothers if you need help. Now, I was in a situation where that sounds so sweet, but I am not a type of chick that went through regular situations. That was not an option, because my brothers were in on whatever the fuck was going on with me being unalive, my mom and my baby dad. So that wasn't an option. And you know what's funny? I said my brothers was involved. Guess what fucking happened years later? One of my brothers that was part kind of like with the shits, he passed. So things are going back to the people who try to send it to you. He passed like a year or two ago. Why did I just now connect these things? But I knew then that was not an option. I was on my own. Baby daddy was being really mean to me, abusive, had a restraining order out on him. I was just trying to figure out what is next for me in mind. So, I just kept on moving from that day, and now I'm here. Honestly, sometimes you just got to keep on moving. Whether it's slow, that's still movement. Slow progress is still progress. Fast progress is still progress. Medium progress, guess what? You know it. So you got this Capricorn energy that is connected to somebody toxic, somebody's obsessed toxic over you. They realize that the devil realized that this cup of love is coming towards you. They realize that you may be somebody else's cup of love that they are willing to accept. You're going to take a leap of faith and do this shit, and this person won't feel like they left out in the cold. There's nothing they can do to stop this. There's no conflict they can bring to break this down. Somebody lies, slander, and gossip because they can't fight you. And they're losing their reputation for lying and slandering and gossiping about you. Can you imagine you have a friend and all you hear is, this bitch slept with my man, and this bitch fucked up, and this bitch stole my money, and this bitch did this, and this bitch stink, and this bitch house always dirty, and this bitch pussy always dirty, and she ain't got no edges, and she's a dumb bitch, and she always in some shit. You're not gonna want to hang around that person. But what if that same person, you see them years later and they look 10 times better, doing way more? You gonna be like, hey, oh, that wasn't true. You said that if they was really doing all this, somebody would have been saw them. Somebody would have been squared up with them. But they can't be doing all that and they look this good. Something is not adding up. Unless you were lying, but then what would be your motive in lying? They look this good unless you knew that they was doing something to get on a level or get to a new level. Then I see why you did that. It's like the answer. My ex-fiance used to say, and he's a psych major, he said sometimes the obvious answer is the answer. Sometimes we don't want to accept what's in our face, but the sooner we do that, the sooner we can do something about the situation, the sooner we can move on from the situation. somebody, and that's how I kind of deal with my life, like my things that I go through. I try to take this situation head on. If I'm wrong, okay, I'm gonna take that head on. I am not for talking to me for 30 fucking minutes about a situation I already understood within the first 5. You save that shit for somebody the fuck else. My fucking judge don't even do that shit to me when she irritated with me. She keep it at that 5, and I'm like, cool, bet. You don't even know I respect the fuck out you, because you're not dragging it. Don't drag it. The reason why I didn't like to argue with my brothers, because he would drag it. It's like he needed to know that you felt bad. Then he needed to know that you were embarrassed. Then he needed to know that you were a little bit hurt, wounded, even destroyed a little bit. And he would just talk for hours about issues. And I was like, I can't do this. You gonna listen to me. You gonna listen to me. Then he would bully me and then start not being my friend no more and being cool with my mom. And then they would all start gunning on me. It was just too fucking much. I remember he got real mad at me because I called him a girl because he bitched like a girl. I'm like, you talking to me for the same situation for hours, bitch? I've been over this shit. I gave him even his own girl name. I called him Rosalina. I was like, that's you. That's you. He was mad at me for weeks. You called me a girl. Nigga was like 17. Bitch, you know you ain't no fucking girl. Shut the fuck up. You just talk a lot about shit that I don't give a fuck about. You're wasting your breath. I don't care about this situation, whether I was right or wrong, bro. I said sorry. Move on. I can't force you to move on. Then you take that up with God, and God will deal with me afterwards. I'll take that. But you're not about to sit here and drill something into my fucking skull for freaking 2 and 3 and 4 fucking hours. I have to shit. I have to piss. I have to eat. I need to go to bed. I might have work in the morning. I got things to do. My life doesn't revolve around you, especially when you butt hurt about something that is true. You bitch like a woman. You was raised by a woman. So you have some feminine traits you don't want to admit. It's okay. Our mom was like a fucking man. So I got masculine traits. How the fuck does that work out? I got masculine traits that I gotta work on. I could be a little bit of a control freak. A little bit. Now I like to see what God does. Because he's one of my favorite artists. He's up there. He's my favorite artist. So I like to see the way he orchestrates things so I don't feel like I need to control anymore so much. High Priestess, Pisces energy, you healed. Somebody trying to figure out how you healed. They feel like they fucked up and they're restless about this. They feel like you know too much now. And that got you in this winning position. Somebody, there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that got to stop attacking you because you are better than them. This is the epitome of, okay, you a goon. It's a goon to a goblin. Look at her. She's like, come. He's like, no, I'm good. No. Come here. No, I'm good. I'm all right. No, come here. No, I'm fine. No. No, come back, baby. Let me swing my sword. Let's see what that does. I was definitely it sounds like the younger version of me. I'm like, oh, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to talk. Can I talk now? Because you know I got something to say. High Priestess, you know secrets. A lot. I keep telling you, some of them want you gone because you know too much. You put yourself in a place where your word is bond. You're credible. So you put yourself in a place that if you say, hey, my mom kicked me out when I was 7 years old, people see the way that she treats you or she talks about you behind your back. So it's not the craziest thing to think about. It's not the craziest thing to believe that you got kicked out at 7 years old, because this type of bitch that would do some shit like that. Maybe even mention the story that they forgot about. Some people, they putting their foot in their mouth. They getting caught up. What's the illusion? That flew out. Tower. Somebody wanted people to think that you're a walking tower. But it's like you are, but you're not. You're not the chaos. You're the energy that brings the tower, Scorpio. You're the energy that brings the tower. It's like you're walking karma. I always say I'm the warning or I'm the blessing. Cause I seen it. When I leave people's life, some of them drop like flies. I don't be doing shit. I just leave and I'm like, so-and-so passed? What? But this has happened for me throughout my whole life. And it's always the people I want, some of them I care about the most. It started in first grade with my principal, Mr. Gracie. I think his name was Mr. Gracie. Gracie. And he passed. And it seemed like ever since then, I'm like, why everybody, not everybody I love, but it's sad. I lost 10 people during the pandemic, not due to the pandemic, due to anything and everything else. They just passed around that time. It's crazy, like 10. Right before the pandemic, I lost my bestie. I was like, okay. That's when I realized, okay, God, what is going on here? Because you just took the love of my life. Why? Why? Ooh. That hurt. That one was hard to recover. Took another close friend. He liked me for years. I was like, ooh, I think I want to be sweet on you. He dropped me home. Boom, dead. I was like, yo. So people don't understand why I don't like to connect. I wear black all the time because I don't want to connect. Because I lost so many people. I'm still healing from that shit. You can't just lose 10 people during the pandemic, not due to the pandemic, and you think that everything's gonna be hunky dory, and then I get attacked by the Fire Nation around the pandemic too. There's a lot of things I still feel like I need to unpack and heal from, but I can't say that I haven't tried, I haven't started. I've healed from so much. They're having a tower moment because they feel like you about to get to this place where you don't need anybody or anything. It's just you, your husband, your wife, and that's that. Maybe grandma or an ancestor that's watching over you, but that's it. Somebody feels like you about to cross through a threshold where you're going to be living in the life of abundance, the life that you always dreamed about, with people that you actually want in your life. And somebody wants to collab with other people. Oh, wow. So with the collaboration, they're trying to do something to interfere with this, but it's like you're well on your way. This person can't even come back. Somebody's like, well, can you go and seduce them? No, they don't want me. They don't like hoes. They don't like unhealed people. It's not so much they don't like them, they're not going to connect with them. You're not. This person's weak spiritually, mentally, and physically. These people are weak. Let me give you I want to go back in. I might have to just jump on later, but let me give you the conclusion. Let me get you the chaos and the conclusion. Door number 1 and number 2, see what's going on. Yeah, split the deck. Somebody's feeling weak because you're selling off the karma waters. That's like the basis of the message right there. Somebody feels some type of way because all the shit they did to try to stop you did not work, and you are selling off the karma waters. Yep, they see that you healed. There's a certain level of healing that you've already went through that these people can't. It's like they can't come back from this. They can't. They cannot come back from what they've done. You're getting your blessings. Yeah, somebody may need to clean something up, or they can't clean this up. Whether it's magic backfiring or whatever, they can't clean this up. Soldier boy up in that watch me cricket, watch me roll. Watch me cricket, that soldier boy, that's so bad, that don't want me you. Somebody like hoes. They like slutty bitches. They like bitches that are bust downs. They like easy women. But easy go. That's the way it is. Oh. But they don't hang on to them. Like my baby father's brother, but we was fake friends, and he was doing me dirty and listening to her, breaking up with me and shit, throwing me off and shit like that, going back and forth to jail. His mother was like, "Don't worry, don't worry, he gonna get back what he did to you." And I was like, basically, how you know? She said he always getting low hanging fruit. Don't worry, he gonna get that back. He always get a chick that's just like him. I was like, okay, but the way she said it was real dark. Like she was looking out, like she could see it, like she knew it was coming. And sure enough, now he had a baby with another bitch, and she was walking next to me. I'm right here, he right there. She walking right here, trying to flaunt the baby in my face because he wanted me to have another baby from him, but then tell me that he already got like 2 other girls pregnant. And I told him no anyway. So, so there's that. Yeah, but that's not the only girl. He comes up to the court with like, basically from that time, he had like 2 or 3 other bitches that came up to the court supporting him. They look young as fuck. They look young. I'm like, shit me, nope. And that's not what gets me jealous. I don't love you no more. So how can I get jealous? And none of them bitches look better than me. So why would I be jealous? He told me you were the best. I see so. I see. You were the best. Had my baby. I had a dream we were gonna have twin boys. Nah. Divine confirmation. I made the right decision. Got the little girls just staring at me. Now some of the bitches don't even want to come inside the courtroom. He just keeps getting bitches pregnant. Before me, he ain't had no kids. After me, he just every year get another bitch pregnant. I'm like, I think you're looking for those twin boys. That is not going to come from them. It's going to come from me. And you're not going to be the father. I'm scared, y'all, to get pregnant again. Shit. Y'all know I can have multiple births. Not just twins. I can have any number amount of kids. I'm scared. I'm like, shit, they better not hit me with you got triplets. The fuck? 3? Only have 2 breasts. We're gonna find another breast. That was hard with the twins, Lord. They both had a feed at the same time. Woo! I'm glad those years are over. Now, they were some cute little chunks, but that was stressful. That was stressful. I don't even know how the fuck I made it out of that. I'm pulling the cars, Lord. What's behind door number 1? What's the chaos? What's behind door number 1? Thank you. What's the chaos? What's behind door number 1? Somebody feel hopeless because you out and about. Are you showing? I guess if somebody feel like you showing off. You out and about. You chilling. You doing you. They can feel like you showing off. They starting to decay. Somebody don't got no new beginning with you because they not telling you that they could be sick. You out and about. What's out and about? Legal system. Oh. Somebody may see that you about to get out of a case. If this is like a baby dad energy or whatever this is to you, they can see that you getting out of a case. Give me one more for legal system. Divine masculine. You might be getting out of a case, and then right around the time you're getting out of a case, you'll meet your divine masculine. People gonna hate on you. Divine union. Yeah. So some of you, something has to end. So that's why somebody could have been dragging it out for so long. Because the way I see it, if you're not in court, then you got time to go get some ice cream. You got time to go ride a bike. You got time to go on a date. You have time to go do your hair. You have that extra time could be filled up with somebody else. Shuffle. Okay. I got a card in here that tell me to shuffle. Nobody cares about the issue anymore. Over it. So when this legal situation is over, some of you will be coming into divine union. God does things in decency and order. So you can't mix in the new when the old is still around. Even if you're like, we're not together. This motherfucker won't leave me alone. I understand and I feel you and I see you. But God is not a God about dismay and disarray. It's about decency and order. Because what's going to happen to you after you let this go, after this court case is over, is there's going to be like this moment where you may feel emotional. You may have to get used to your new norm. And then while you go and you're like, you know what? No more court dates on Saturdays or Sundays. Let's go to the corner store. So you went to the corner store and forget what you went for. As soon as you say hello, hello, you never see it coming. And the next thing you know, unconditional love. Unconditional love. It could be coming faster than you think. Something about Thursday. Somebody gonna be hopeless. A court date could be on a Thursday or after a Thursday, or there was a court date on Thursday. They got somebody feeling hopeless because something is not going right for them. What's Thursday and hopeless, Holy Spirit? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. And thank you, Divine. Somebody's name could be a J, a M, a E, a D, a F, a P, an R, a C, an O, an M, an N, a Y, an I, excuse me, or an L. Somebody's name could be Jennifer, Melanie, Jessica, Judith, Princess, Rodney, Charles, Prince, Frank, Max, Tony, Tabitha, Talia. Somebody could be European. They might be low vibrational, dark spirits, dark entities, so beware of that. Death, beware. Give me one more for this hopeless. Somebody could have a European in their life or on their side or something like that, and Scorpio, meek shall inherit the earth, Emperor. Somebody is not, the group that they're grouping up with or the people that's on their team, they're not helping this person. They're not helping the good riddance. Yeah. So yeah, Scorpio, for you, you're going to meet an Emperor, good riddance. You're going to be able to throw this part of your life in the trash. Somebody's going to be acting like a character because they can't clean up their image. Wine, liquor, smoke, something about Hispanic. Somebody could be dating somebody Hispanic. Or you could be Hispanic. Or you could be part Hispanic. I know I'm part Mexican, Guyanese, and Cuban. I didn't know that. I always craved Cuba, and I did my ancestry, and I was like, oh, I see why. I was like, Cuban, Gloria Estefan. Shake your body and do that rumba. Hey, doo-doo. And I know how to salsa from young. Come shake your body, baby, do that rumba. Somebody may need to dance, maybe shake it out, just shake it out. What's behind door number 2? What's behind the door number 2? What's the conclusion? Stability and equilibrium. Passion. Somebody's not protected. Something they was really passionate about, or they see that you're focused on your passion. What's passion? Light. Yeah, you're passionate about something of the light. You could be a reader yourself, and it's going to create some type of stability, equilibrium for you. Somebody's not protected. What's protected in reverse? Creation. What's protected in reverse? Resources in reverse. Somebody's trying to create some type of situation for you, but they're not protected and they don't have the resources. So what are they doing? Yeah, you're going to have some type of prosperity. And divine union. You got money or prosperity coming in with Sobek, union and power. Yeah. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that rumba. This is the last week of freaking camp for my baby. He did his second year of art camp. So proud of him. He's been doing great. He looks so alive when he's there. He just looks so happy. And it reminded me when I was in camp. I wish they had an adult camp. They do have adult classes. They really do. So I definitely could have probably just went to camp this year. But anyway. They be like, come back. They told me to come back for the fall. I'm like, I didn't even know the shawty was cool with me like that. She always put her head down every time I come in. But I'm like, she does. She is looking at the computer and doing computer stuff. So that could be a situation. But she was like, no. She talked to me for like 10, 15 minutes. No, come back, come back. I was like, okay, this is my second home. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like going to your favorite restaurant and they letting you come all the way in the back and look at how everything is like put together and ran and stuff like that. But it's just an art center. I'm so happy. So year number 2, just want to keep the connections, that communal connections. You know, my baby get, I was like, my baby get special privileges. I used to work there and go there, shit. They be like, what you want us to do? Nah, play it cool, play it cool. They like, all right. When you got power, baby, I had to work for this. I earned my keep. So you're going to get some type of angelic love. The angels are around your stability and your equilibrium, so you're not alone. When you feeling flustered or you feeling like, your stability is out of whack or something is not going right, go pray. Because you got angels. It's like something you have to ask for permission, right? So you got angels like, ooh, like I want to do it. I want to help her. I want to help. So just pray and see what happens. Clean fuck girl, R.I.P. Somebody disloyal, promiscuous. Somebody could have unalived their girlfriend or they have plans to do that. R.I.P. Why is that there? That's weird. Somebody's an artist when it comes to R.I.P.ing people. Father? It's a father? Competition could be deadly. Oh my goodness. Or somebody wants to work with a queen fuck girl to try to do something to you. They want to unalive you. Dark high priest or priestess. Give me 2 more, because I'm not about to just let them go like that. Karmic family. Damn, the family plotted on you, now they stuck? So your baby father, your family, community, and their girlfriend plotted on your unalivement, and they even consulted a dark high priest or priestess. Oh wow, dangerously demonic. And you heard that car horn? What's love? What's love got to do with it? What's love? Somebody's a selfish asshole. Somebody, I want to be a lover. Somebody, you like, no, I'm good. Like, somebody's selfish. Situationship. Somebody's selfish. You answer the call, we got your back. Unavailable. Your angels are moving you away or moving you out of a situation so you can focus on your stability and your equilibrium. You're unavailable. You're unavailable to poison. Wow. Somebody, I'm gonna put it down, you're gonna fall in love. Somebody, no, they need it says clean up. They need to go to the clinic. Why? New age hip hop culture. Because I feel like they think because they have money for the weekend, although they need to pay rent, they just spend the money on bitches and strippers and they want to be like flashy. And yeah, I'm getting like those reality shows. I want to know why Keisha is acting like that. All I did was go to the club. The bitch know my lifestyle. Like, it's giving somebody think they on a reality TV show. Where I feel like if you wanted to act like that, you might have a platform where you can act like that. I might want to do a sketch on my other channel. I might want to play with that. But somebody thought that they was the Dundada. Somebody thought they was on Love and Hip Hop. The Most High got your back. Faith without works is dead. Somebody see that you putting in the work for what you want. And they're broke. They're not putting in the work. They're depressed. They're getting karma. And it started in April for some of them. Something could have started in April and they feel like they're still in the month of April. But Isn't that what they did to you? Weren't you in 2023, but you felt like you were still in 2020 or 1995 or 2015 for years, possibly for 2 to 3 years, maybe up until 26? Then you felt this release? Somebody trying to set you up because they getting karma. Do anything for clout, grouped up against you. Somebody grouped up against you for clout. Rebirth, Capricorn. You rebirth in the Capricorn devil energy. Sees that divine is supporting you. Give me 3 more to end this. Something is starting to make sense. What? Okay. I feel like with the 90s, 80s cartoons and like jazz and reverse, when I'm thinking about jazz, I'm thinking about things are like all over the place, right? In the reverse, I feel like things are coming together, okay? And somebody's looking at like a cartoon. Somebody that could be older than you or around your age, they're looking like the problem. This reminds me of a sketch. Like somebody think that they got something over you, whether they got a lawyer or something, but you got evidence. Like somebody thought they had something over you, or they thought that they was in a groove of things, but they weren't. This reminds me of Kerwin. I think his name is Kerwin and Cassandra. They did a sketch where they were together, and she was trying to dance. He put some really nice music on, and they were trying to dance. And she couldn't dance, so she was fucking up the vibe. Somebody's fucking up the vibe. Their actions, the way they're coming off, is fucking up people's vibe now. People are realizing that this person is the problem. Karmic mother. Okay, so people focus now. People are getting out of your fucking hair. Somebody's scared. Something about vacation. I did have it downloaded. You and your new person will be taking a vacation together. Something about Karma Waters Friday. So somebody don't want you to be in Karma Waters by Friday, or something, a court case or something could be over by a Friday or whatever, whether it's the next 5 months or 3 months or 2 months or a month. Something is coming to a completion. Can't walk a mile in your shoe, boo. They can't walk a mile in your shoes. Aristocrat, high society, this person's going to have money. This person's going to have their shit together. This is not going to be like a relationship you ever had. This person is going to be really supportive. You may feel like, oh my gosh, like don't think you're damaged goods. Like this person is like going to love you for exactly where you are, who you are, your flaws and all. They're going to really love you, your soul, that beautiful magical being that's controlling the avatar. They're going to be in love with you. All right, hopefully I can be back on. If not, you already know I'll come back tomorrow morning for another one. It's Monday. You already know. I gotta put in work, and yeah, hopefully I can be back on possibly later on. If I can, I will try, all right? Because I love y'all. I really do. I really do. Y'all my family, and I appreciate you guys. Every like, every share, every subscribe, everything. Even just, even the views. I love you. I love all of you. Have a pleasant week. Nothing weak about this one.